Dave, it's certainly a great deal of pleasure for me to present to you the Distinguished Service to Agriculture Award for your outstanding contributions to Michigan agriculture. We certainly cherish that. You want to say something, my friend? Look out there.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a great evening. President Wood, your board, I appreciate this recognition. I'd like to share with you a few thoughts. Because it was the 18th of April in '75, hardly a man is now alive who remembers that famous day or year. One up by land and two up by sea, and I on the opposite shore will be, ready to ride and spread the alarm to every Middlesex village and farm. Oh God, thank you for that midnight ride of Paul Revere. I have visited a few other countries, and I feel it's such a privilege to live in America, the land of the free. And the home of the brave. We know, Lord, that freedom is not free. We have to keep paying the price. But those who know freedom know the price is worth paying. Farm Bill has meant so much to me. And to see an annual meeting of 1,000 people is so wonderful. You know, it's the people like Ron Nelson, Al Almy, Joel Suckman, Bob Smith, Dan Reed, Stanley Powell. Some of those people go back quite a ways, but they made an impact on Michigan agriculture. I think it was 1918 that the Capital Volstead Act was passed. What that said was that we can cooperatively organize and not be considered a monopoly. I knew Ed Stephan, a few of you did, a wonderful man. I'm sure that he incorporated more co-ops in Michigan than any other one person. I knew Niall Vermillion. He was a young lawyer from St. Joe, Missouri. He came to Michigan in '48. They gave him 2 shoeboxes full of names of Farm Bureau members that wanted a Farm Bureau insurance program. 25 years later, he retired. He had built 4 multi-million-dollar insurance companies. He was a great man. And it's those kind of people that's made Michigan agriculture so much good, easy. I'm going to tell you a secret. Yeah, I was involved with the Farm Bureau when the home office building was built. I'm not going to mention names, but the surveyor made a mistake in surveying that land. They started to pour a foundation. I think as Ed Steffen recognized, it was 20 foot too far west. At that time, if it had been built there, it had a Grand Edge telephone instead of Lansing. They covered it over with grass and built the building where it is now. It's a beautiful building. It's been there now for about 40 years. Farm Bureau is so much different. I gave the invocation with the dedication of that building. One thought I'd like to leave with you. I said, we haven't built a building of brick and mortar. We built a home of Michigan agriculture. I've seen many organizations come and go. Fair Share Movement, American Ag, and all those had one issue. And when that was passed, they were passed. The Farm Bureau has been concerned and interested in your home and mine, our community, our schools, and our church. That is so wonderful because we live a life affected by all these. Winston Churchill said, we make a life, a living. We make a living by what we do. We make a life by what we give. I am so fortunate, so lucky to be able to give. That's the reason why we're here, to help our neighbors and our friends. Michigan agriculture is second to California and having the most identified crops. The last I knew was 53. Is that about right, Ray?
I think we're up to 200 now. But who's counting? Well, maybe it's 201 after the ballot initiative.
But Michigan farmers are traditionally known to work together. And that's wonderful, that's important. I feel to be a part of Farm Bureau has been an honor, a blessing, and I appreciate it so much. I like my church. I'll tell you a story. When I went with my wife, Betty, she was in college. I said, we won't get married until you graduate. So many girls will go 2 or 3 years, get married and never graduate. I said, I want you to graduate. June 5th of 1949, she graduated at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Seven o'clock at night. We were married at Central Methodist Church in downtown Lansing. I'll tell you another little story. A wonderful friend sang 2 numbers, traditional wedding songs at our wedding. And the organist went on to play another song. She said, have I missed something? But I came out and sang to her, coming down the aisle. I love that story. I hope you all have a faith and a trust in God. God is so much help to all of us every day. Oh Lord my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, the Lord created me, this great universe to live. Thank you, Wayne.
Thank you. That was great. Yours got your class.